Alright guys, Mobius Pick here. We are down south and our throats are bothering us a little bit because allergies are super bad. So I plan to do the limited review tomorrow or Wednesday. Unfortunately, I planned to do it yesterday, but it is just rough talking. Speaking of talking, let's talk about this deck for a minute. We've gone 3-0 with our pile of trash and 3 Oblivion Strikes. This deck is sort of just playing tempo without any super great tempo cards. We have a Tapper, which is nice. We've got 2 Sweepaways, 2 Counter Spells, a Containment Membrane, which works well with the Tapper just to keep something tapped down they attack with once. 3 Oblivion Strikes, which are really the shining part of this deck, is having a lot of removal. 2 Murker Striders, and Murk Strider's pretty solid with the amount of exile we have. And the Demon's Grasp. So we have 12 sort of ways for removal, and then the Slaughter Drone in case they just attack into it. So what this deck really has is, more removal than creatures. That's really all it has going for it. So we're going to try, again, to 4-0 with a deck that is just a lot of okay removal and counter spells and bounce.
This episode brought to you by cough drops as we're both feeling bad.
Yeah, like I was saying before, we're going to get to the limited review for Shadows of Innistrad. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow or Wednesday. It just depends on how my throat's doing. Down south, specifically where we live, the biodiversity is high, along with the allergens.
Never heard it said like that. It's very true.
Yeah. No. I heard it in a biology class in university. They said our city has one of the highest biodiversities, or has the highest biodiversity anywhere in the south. And I was like, that sounds cool. And they followed with, that's why everyone has allergies all the time. And I was like, oh, that's awful. This is the longest we've been in the queue. And it's only 45 seconds so far, so that's really respectable.
Thought this was prime time.
I've heard varying things from you get matched up with people with the same record with you to you get matched up with random people. Maybe it depends on queue time. We'll find out. Less than a minute. Better than a MOBA.
You have 30 seconds before you're removed from the queue, so I guess you don't get a loss if you just never click join.
I mean, yeah.
It seems alright, but not great.
Yeah.
You just got removed.
I probably shouldn't mulligan it because it has lands and removal, but I really don't like it. Alright, we need it in the game sooner rather than later.
What does that do?
Draws them cards when they don't have cards.
Oh.
2 and a colorless. Tap it, draw a card. Only activate this ability if you have no cards. Alright, so we can certainly answer whatever they play. Just one more turn of them not playing something would be great. I don't think that's realistic, but yeah.
Well, that's not very big.
Well, unfortunately, it's not worth countering or killing, so we're going to take 1 a couple times.
Alright, so now we can just counter anything they play.
Yeah, and we probably will, because it's actually a bad target for Sweep Away. It's a bad target for Oblivion Strike. We might Demon's Grasp it if we don't have a better anything to do eventually. Yeah, let's counter this. Yeah.
You don't have anything to use the mana on, though.
Yeah, but we have all the mana we need. And I'd rather have colorless mana available.
Makes sense.
Oh. My opponent is apparently playing several colors. Hopefully this is a good target for an Oblivion Strike or a Demon's Grasp.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I'll grasp that. Yeah, I don't want to bounce that. Yeah.
Dang it.
I'd be more inclined to play the Hedronite card, but we really don't have anything to play right now. We're running out of instants, so... And our opponent may be thinking that we're out of threats or removal because we've played just 2 removal spells so far, and that's a reasonable idea. I would usually assume someone's out of removal at this point.
So do you want to put that back in their hand? So you can tap.
Yeah. We'll just bounce that back to their hand when it attacks. If we had 1 more mana, we could play
Walker, that was +1/+1 for each what?
for each waste. It's a 4/4 trample for 5.
Oh, okay.
It's a smart play to play pre-combat.
Click it again, yeah.
Alright, let's put that on top of your deck. Alright. So we have the accessibility to play powerful cards. What are they playing? They're just playing a bunch of little dudes.
That's probably hard for our deck to deal with, actually. Especially
It
when
is.
we've drawn literally no creatures. Do you want to just crack the archive and see if we can get something?
Yeah.
You have played a land?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, first creature of the game on turn 7.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is we've drawn a lot of cards. We have Sweep Away to help us out. Sure.
Well, that died horribly.
I mean, it's fine. Four, 5, 6.
Just enough. Play Slaughter Drone and then play Oblivion Strike.
Yeah.
Don't tap double black, because you need that other black.
I actually just trade with the Rod Shambler if he attacks with it.
Yeah.
So the real problem is our opponent has a Seagate Wreckage and a Spawning Bed.
Guess you go ahead and trade.
Yeah.
And I guess we just Oblivion Strike that one.
Unless they play something better. Maybe that's better. Probably not. Hey, I want to scry.
Wow. Wait. Heck, cancel. Cancel. I think you clicked the wrong... Oh, no. Okay. It looked like you clicked the wrong one.
No. Alright, so we're just... Drew no creatures, except for 1.
Well, we still got 11 life.
Yeah, the real problem is, you know... It's going to be hard for us to win through a lot of these cards.
We've got the Lantern on board, though.
Yeah, I like that enough.
Even though it can't block.
I mean, only a flyer can block.
That's a good point.
I'm going to try to kill us in 2 turns, which makes sense.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I don't think we're in a great spot. I mean, we just didn't draw anything to stop this
It
stuff.
happens.
And several of the cards they played were some kind of 2-for-1.
I don't know why they bothered killing that. I would not have.
I probably would not have either. But I think we're on a pretty low life total. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're going to lose. Unless we draw that. Yeah, that buys us at least a turn, right? And then we can scry at the end of the turn.
It buys us an infinite amount of turns.
Well,
Unless they play something.
yeah. They've got no cards in their hand, so...
Yeah, so now they're drawing cards every turn.
Alright, so we need to scry at the end of their turn. So I noticed you didn't scry the last time.
Yeah. Yeah. So do we Oblivion Strike the Envoy?
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Think
about the life
them
thing, but it's
them
not-
gaining life only makes us both tick down in time. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to run out of cards for them by one card, but it's only by one card.
No, they're drawing more than one card a turn.
No, we're just dead.
Oh,
Right.
well, I mean, they drew it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're just dead. It's good to know they have a World Breaker, though.
Yeah. I mean, had they not had that,
Alright, I don't think there's anything we want to bring in.
no. Seems fine, we just need to draw creatures.
Yeah. Alright. I would like to play first. I would like to keep.
So we want to probably play the blue first?
It doesn't really
Probably
matter.
doesn't matter.
The one thing I don't like about this hand is it can be very bad if things go poorly. But we're already in a decent spot with the Void Shatter. I really would like to have our Flash 2-1. Being able to play a creature and then follow it up with a counterspell is much better than just having a
So
counterspell.
now they can't play anything.
We can counter whatever they play.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Wow.
I'm really happy just waiting.
Me too. Now, do we want to go ahead and play the translator, or we want to wait and counter their first thing? So we can exile their first thing, so I think we should just go ahead and play the translator.
Yeah.
We can also bounce it.
We'll have access to 6 mana, so we'll be able to Void Shatter. Sure. Okay, now I'm gonna hold up my counter and flash in my Infiltrator.
Wait, you don't want to kill that 4/5 they have? Or that no.
Why? 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6. I guess I could kill their thing and then keep up Void Shatter, but I think I'm gonna add them Dimensional Infiltrator and do it next turn.
Okay.
Because if I get them to pass the turn one more time without doing anything, we'll be in a great spot.
And if they attack, we sweep it away, right?
Yeah.
And keep mana up
To the
put
counter.
another way.
I also want to try to keep the Oblivion Strike in case they have World Breaker.
Makes sense.
Although, you know, Oblivion Strike and Void Shadow are equally good because it's a cast trigger.
Might as well just counter it. Right?
Sure.
It's unblockable, so. It also enables our Merc Strider.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and cast our flyer.
Yep.
Now do we want to go ahead and... Can we Merc Strider them? We have 6. No, we can't. We can't do both. Might as well keep the spell shrivel up, right?
No, we can do both.
We can?
Yeah, because I can use
Oh,
the
you just
ability
pay one
twice.
life twice. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Kozilek's Translator can be extremely good at times. And at times where you use the mana twice is specifically that time.
Yep. They're on a very quick clock now.
Yeah, and we have Spell Shrivel and Sweep Away up. I do think that our deck is a much better spot if our opponent doesn't put pressure on, just because we can deal with one-for-one threats so well.
Yeah.
That's always what you want to see. Pay one life? No! Hopefully our opponent tries to start playing around counter spells, which I think is the wrong thing to do here.
Yep. So I believe they're dead next turn, right?
Wait. Alright, and we can play Sweep Away.
Oh.
Yay!
You just want to sweep it away at the end of the turn and then...
Yeah. I mean, this loses to Wrath, but they're not playing white, so they don't have a Wrath.
That's a good point. I don't think we care about that.
I don't care about that.
They're still dead. Alright, so we sweep it away at the end of their turn? Oh, you have to pay the life first.
Alright.
So, as long as they don't draw a bunch of small creatures and we draw no creatures, seems like we could do it.
Yeah, I'd really like to have some way to interact better with multiple creatures, but we just don't have it.
Yeah, the only thing we do have is the dampening bolts.
Which is great, if we can get it. Alright, well, here's two hosts hopefully having some sort of... I mean, that wasn't a particularly quick game. It's
No.
just we have a lot of tempo spells.
Whoa.
That's a good mulligan.
Yeah.
That's a key.
Actually a pretty decent hand. I think we want that on top, don't we? No, we want it on bottom. We want to draw more lands.
Yeah, there's not... I mean, it's fine, but it's not great. And that's much better for us.
You gonna go ahead and flash the infiltrator in and start hitting them?
Yeah. Our deck is much worse on the draw. Alright. So I guess we just keep up Spell Shrivel and attack.
That seems correct.
And the next turn we just strike whatever we can strike.
Yeah.
And hope to hit a land to play one of our 5-drops.
Think you want crumbling?
We could keep up Spell Shrivel again and attack again. And
Okay,
play
that
the
makes
Translator. I guess we could have played the Crumbling, actually. It would have been relevant with a couple of... with our ability for the...
Yeah. To exile.
with... yeah. Sure. I'll exile a Kozilek's Translator? Yeah.
Why are they not attacking both of them?
Because they think Mind Melter's important and they have a trick.
It's unblockable, right?
I can put it back on top of their library and kind of stuff like that.
Oh. Do you want to,
Yeah, we're going to play an Oblivion Strike now, because it would cost us a spell.
Okay.
Otherwise.
Now we're winning the damage race. And, whenever they play, we'll just Oblivion Strike.
Yep.
And if it's not big enough, we can play the Translator. Alright. One of their creatures has to die to get the thing. So, Translator. Right? That's what I would do.
Yep, because we have Oblivion Strike back up. Looks like our opponent didn't keep the best hand. A lot of turns were
We actually drew a lot of it. Our good hand, though. Do you want to Oblivion Strike it, or do you want to wait and sweep it away?
We can Oblivion Strike it because we can keep up.
So I think it. Okay, as long as we can keep up Spell Shrivel.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So
we need to hit them for.
Some decks aren't super impressed with Kozilek's Translator, but when you have a lot of good cards to cast on their turn, it's a much better card because you get to get 2 mana out of it as opposed to 1. Like, think about if we didn't have all these instants. It would be fine, but in our deck it's been consistently great.
Might as well Spell Shrivel.
They might just be trying to get out of our hand.
Alright, you want to just sweep it away then?
No. As much as I don't want to Spell Shrivel this...
It does block our creature?
Yeah.
And then you have to click the 1.
Yeah. Right?
I don't think we should do that.
No?
Taking 1 per turn is nothing. And their next creature may be really big.
It's true.
I mean, we can sweep it away. That only buys us 1 turn, though. And what if it's World Breaker or whatever?
Yeah.
Then we want to Containment Membrane it.
That's true. And if they put any counters on the Rot Chandler, we can just bounce it.
Mm-hmm. In fact, it might be pertinent to bounce the Rot Chandler. Just to make them have to draw it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do a swamp instead of our colorless land. Oh, I guess because we have another colorless.
Yeah.
Well, we are taking 1 or 5.
Yeah.
If we don't draw a creature, we're gonna die. I think.
Alright, so we've gotten rid of World Breaker for now. Now we're both playing off the top of our deck. Yeah, they have us on a 3-turn clock.
Bounce the token to their hand, I guess?
Yeah.
Put the 1/4, just in case.
Alright, so we can trade attacks, and we'll win. Oh. Well then, that card's a problem, Brad.
There's no beating that.
We have plenty of removal,
We've used a lot of it.
so we don't block this turn.
I wouldn't block that. Do we get into the battlefield effects? With Mirror Pool?
Yeah, but we're dead.
How are we dead?
Or we're not dead. We're dead next turn. It's tapped. We have to block.
Mm. Very few things we could draw.
Any removal spell.
Our creature with Death Touch.
I mean, we get 2 of whatever creature we get if we want.
If it lives long enough.
Oh, and the card's also a moderate problem.
I think we're dead. Yeah, we're just dead.
Yeah, we're just dead this turn.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, we had to have a couple good draws in a row, and they had a couple good draws first, but we got it to the point where we're playing off the top of the deck, which is not terrible. It's unfortunate that we lost because of both World Breaker and that other card, because if we could make another copy, we wouldn't have died that turn. And it would have given us 2 more turns, which, well, we actually still would have lost to the other creatures. But
yeah,
still, not terrible. Do you want to finish off our last one?
Yeah, let's stop it and start it again.